Okay, so it's the 6th of July and it's time to get the onions out. You can usually tell when they're ready to come out as the leaves flop over to the side. So I'm just using a hand fork because I don't want to damage the roots at the bottom because they won't store otherwise. I'm just using a little hand fork to get underneath them and release the roots. Then I'm just having a look at the roots to make sure there's no onion rot at the bottom of them. But the soil in this bed is quite fine, and it makes it easier for getting the onions out. So I'm just going to pull them out by hand really. None of them have any onion rot, which was a good sign, because once you get it, it's almost impossible to get rid of it. So yeah, I'm quite glad this bed doesn't have any. These onions are Senshu. The variety is Senshu. It's a Japanese type onion, and they were planted in seed trays on the 2nd of January 2023. So that's when they were planted. They were planted out in the ground, I don't know, maybe a start of March. Can't remember, I should have had that written down, but I don't have it written down. So yeah, just gathering the onions, not many, but they'll do for a little while. Some decent sized ones, but quite a few small ones, which is a little bit disappointing. I don't understand how one onion can be proper sized and the one next to it can be small. But there you go. That's nature for you. So I'll take these home and hang them upside down to let them dry out before I store them. Just let all the green part dry out so that when I store them, they're not going to be affected with any mould. Well, a bit of a mixed bag. Some fairly decent sized ones, but quite a few small ones. I don't know, pickled onions, anyone? Yeah, they'll probably get used, chopped up, maybe 4 or 5 of them go in a dish or something. But that's the onions. Let's do the garlic next. Okay, so here's some of the garlics we pulled out. They all look really bad at the minute, but once the top skin dries, they should be okay. They were left in a bit too long. Some okay size, some smaller ones. Let's see what, like small ones like that. You know, that's about the range we got. Oh. So that's all the garlic's out and the onions out. I'm going to leave this bed. I'm going to weed the rest of this bed. Oh, bindweed. Bindweed, I absolutely hate it. It's just bindweed everywhere. So I'm going to clear the rest of that bed. Then I think I'm going to be putting my squashes. Sorry about that. I'm going to put my squashes in here and get them growing. But after this bed's weeded, the next is going to be the tomatoes. So yeah, I'm going to sign off just now and crack on with a few more jobs. Well, there's the squashes I've just put in tonight. Not actually quite sure what the squashes are. Delilah planted them and she had a system where she knew which squashes were which, and unfortunately I came along and messed up her system, so we won't know what's what until we actually see squashes on the end. But yeah, I've put them in, give them a bit of 6x chicken manure pellets and watered them in, so that should be him. Can't be bothered doing much more tonight. I'm just going to leave that to the weekend now. I've got most of the weeds out of this end, and I'll do the tomatoes. Yeah, come the weekend I'll do the tomatoes and attach them higher up on the canes. We're doing quite well. We're getting a few tomatoes. We're getting some Brad's Atomic grapes, and there's some on that one as well. And I'm hoping these are Roma, and I'm not quite sure what those ones are. Can't see the label. I'll find out at the weekend and I'll have a better idea. So yeah, I wanted to grow some Roma to see if I could sort of like make a jar of like sun-dried tomatoes in oil, you know, just to keep them for the winter time. A little bit of summer during the winter time sort of thing. Oh, look at this, bindweed everywhere. I hate this stuff. And it just wraps around everything, and right, that's definitely a weekend job. Well, that's it for tonight, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you want to, feel free to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and if you click the little bell icon, you'll be notified whenever I put a new video up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.